everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons, and I upload every single Sunday and Wednesday. Today we are doing a productive spring morning routine as a family of 6. I am 35 years old. My oldest son is 8, and then I have a 7-year-old son, a 5-year-old girl, and a 3-year-old girl. So those are my children's ages. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it 8 years in, and kind of be able to set myself up for success the night before. I feel like this is one of the biggest things. You need to know what you're doing the next day before bed. Have some stuff laid out. I laid out my workout clothes. I laid out the kids' clothes downstairs, and just getting yourself ready the night before really does make the next day go so much better. My entire goal for my channel is to help other women to make their lives more easier, as well as to motivate them. So that's why I have all of these free printables on my website at tiffanibeaston.com. So now it's 5:30 a.m. the next day. I'm waking up, I'm taking my Synthroid for my thyroid disease, drinking some water, and then I'm going to go ahead and get dressed, head downstairs, and I'll be drinking my athletic greens, and then I take Just Ingredients pre-workout. So before I get any of my 10 beverages ready, I am letting the dogs out. This is Rylan and this is Chapel. Rylan is 4 years old and Chapel is 2 years old. Rylan is a Bichon Yorkie and Chapel is a Bichon Shih Tzu. Problems disappear. She could tell you the things you want to hear. She could read your mind, and that she could believe of a little lies to tell yourself it. Never get it wrong, it's always right. Making the plate, being the plate. She is on a roll. She's on a roll. Never seen it like this. Didn't think it existed, no truth. So one of the things that I talk about a lot on my channel is romanticizing your life, but what that means to me is just making the most of each thing that you're doing, even if it's just the simple mundane things. For example, when I am doing my warm-up, just walking on the treadmill, I like to play games on my iPad. My top 2 favorite games are Love and Pies and Candy Crush. And then I also am trying so hard to get back into reading. I was doing so good, but then I got onto a book that was just taking me a long time to get into. If any of you have read Mr. Fixer-Upper, and if it gets better, let me know, because I literally have stopped reading it since December, and I miss reading. So you can see Tanner woke up extra early today. He was very excited to start his day. And usually he's probably one of the last ones up. This whole day was just weird because Carter, my son that usually wakes up at 5 a.m. on his own since he was a baby, he actually slept in a little bit this day, but then today, the day that I'm doing my voiceover, he is back to 5 a.m. So today I just did 10 minutes as a warm-up. Usually I'll walk for like a half an hour or more, but I'm just getting back into working out after having a week off. I was dealing with, just taking care of my family with the stomach virus, so I am just slowly getting back into it. Plus the night before this, I had terrible sleep because I had 3 cups of coffee, which I think I can only do 2 as my limit, but that is why I'm just taking it easy today. I also like to do E2M premium workouts, but there's days where I like to just do what feels good. I think of it as like intuitive workouts, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm just kind of going around the gym and doing my own thing, a little full body workout. This here, I accidentally cut it off with the camera, but this is the Booty Sprout machine. I really like it. It's very hard for me to use still. I've had it for a while, but it's a hard workout. Now I'm doing Bulgarian split squats, which are the worst, but they're such a great workout. Basically, I wear my Apple Watch every day and I try to close all of my rings. My calories are only set to 300. I'm not trying to lose any weight, and I have a very low resting heart rate, so some days I barely get to the 300 calories. There are days when I do harder workouts. I think for women, especially for me, I'm just realizing at this age, is at different parts of your cycles, you should be doing different workouts based on what's going on. I am just about to start my cycle and I'm feeling very tired and not very strong. So I'm listening to my body and just doing like low impact workouts today. So as you can see, my youngest is the second one up, and I'm just making a coffee before I go ahead and make her and my other son a bagel. But my goal for my workouts is to always be upstairs by 7 a.m. because that gives me enough time to pack their lunches and get them ready and just deal with any type of chaos that may ensue with 4 kids. So this day I was up here a little bit earlier because I only did a 30-minute workout. What type of coffee maker do you have and do you love it? I have been debating getting a new coffee maker because Chris and I are both coffee freaks. We love coffee. And we had like different coffees at our friends' houses who have like the fancier coffee machines, and they do taste kind of better, but I don't like a high maintenance machine because I obviously have enough stuff to do and clean. So I don't want something that's like a pain in the butt to make a singular cup of coffee or espresso. So if you have something that you love, definitely let me know down in the comments below. So Tanner is eyeing up his breakfast and he's definitely my berry boy. He eats probably like 3 cartons of berries a day, honestly. And then I'm showing you that I'm giving him Dehist, which is like, you can look into it, but it's basically like a natural antihistamine because right now it's like allergy season and he woke up like kind of congested and puffy. So that's something that we've used on him since he was very little, but we haven't had to use it this year in like a while. Next up, I am packing lunches. Everly only goes to school for 2.5 hours, so she doesn't need a lunch pack. She has lunch at home, and she only goes 3 days a week. So she's home by like 11:45. And here's Ella. Ella's waking up. This is my oldest daughter. She's 5. She is my sleeping beauty. Like I said, it was just shocking that Carter was still sleeping this day, but she is having cereal. For some reason, as a mom, I hate when my kids have cereal. I don't know. So I only let them have it every other day. Like if they have it one day, then the next day they have to have like a different breakfast. That may sound weird or crazy, but that's just like my own thing. I feel like each mom has her own like intuitive decisions that she makes for her children, and there's a reason and you should go with it. So anyway, back to packing lunches. For some reason, this is one of those things in my mind that I feel like is so hard. Like, you know how we make things harder on ourselves than they actually are? That's how I feel about making lunches. And Chris probably makes the lunches more than me, and the kids only buy certain days. Like they like French toast sticks and pizza. Carter likes when they have rib sandwiches, which is hilarious, but that's pretty much it. They're not big lunch buyers.
With your love, sometimes you don't show it enough. And I wish you could open up and take my worry in and make it stop. 'Cause I can't stand another moment of you playing with my mind. I'm so tired of never knowing, so spell it out. 'Cause I won't stay awake till morning. I won't stay another night. If you're feeling something.
Lunches are packed. Chris is cutting up Tanner some grapefruit. He's my grapefruit boy. None of my other kids like it, so I get it for him. And then I'm just showing you how we have like all their clothes laid out the night before, because sometimes in the morning, if we do have to like pick out clothes, Everly will fight me on what she's wearing. It's just so much easier to get it out the night before. And now we're just kind of playing catch up, and then the girls started playing. They play really, really well together. Like I said, their ages 3 and 5. Of course, they have their moments, but Ella is so patient. She's such a good big sister, and she's constantly playing with Everly. So right now they are playing school, but Everly is a princess. So here, that is so adorable. You can see that I catch them doing it, and I have a huge smile and then put the camera onto them.
Cause I can't wait for you forever. I'm looking for a brand new start. I know I got some trouble getting over you. I think that I've played my part. I need to get away somewhere far from you.
Chris and I are working really hard on having our kids help us more because it is overwhelming, like the amount of tasks that we have every day. Plus, we want to teach them more responsibility, and right now they don't have any legit chores. Their chores are like little things like put your book bag where it belongs, do your homework, like things that they should be doing. I don't know, do your kids have chores yet? I feel like even something little like Carter taking out the trash. I always remember my brother's taking out the trash, or Ella is like, she loves to clean the playroom. I guess she gets it from me, and she likes to put the things where they belong. So she's really good with that. But I do just feel like they need assigned chores at this age. It is 8:02 and I am just quickly showering. It's not a hair wash day. If it is a hair wash day, I usually do it the night before and blow dry it and go to bed. I'm getting out and just doing my skincare routine, which is toner, hyaluronic acid, and then I'm doing dewy day cream. I always have a dime code, so I will have that link down below. I love all of their products so much because they are clean. They feel really good on your skin. They don't make me break out, but by far my favorite perfume is by them as well. For a while I stopped using perfumes because, you know, fragrances just aren't great for you and they were giving me headaches, but their perfumes do not bother me, and like I said, their products are clean, and basically I'm just obsessed with them, so that's why you see them in like every video. So this day I only had time to do my skincare before getting the big three on the bus, so that's why you're going to see me downstairs again before I do my hair and makeup, but we just have to fit it in where we can. The reason I like to be ready for the day is because it makes me feel more productive. When I'm not ready, I just automatically feel like I should be laying around all day, and my ready takes honestly 10 minutes. My shower, if I don't have to wash my hair, is like 5 minutes, and I do shave every day because I'm a weirdo, and my skincare takes 2 minutes, not even, and then my makeup routine takes 5 minutes. So I know that, but I was a little late today just from like setting up the camera and filming and all of that. Did anyone else's daughter ever go through the phase where they just want their hair down all the time? Because I really miss doing hairstyles on my girls, but right now they're in like their hair down with the bow phase or just hair down completely. Anyway, it is 8:33. I'm throwing on some makeup. I'll also have all of my makeup and hair products linked down below in the description box. Anytime I upload like my makeup routine or anything, everyone yells at me about pulling on my eye when I do my eyeliner, but that is literally the only way I can do it. I don't know. Whenever I try to do it not pulling my eye, it's just all over my face. I don't know. I have very hooded eyes, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Anyway, I'm using this. I don't even know how to say it, but it's CILS. I think it's Stills. But it's basically a white primer that you put on your eyelashes, and it really does make them look so much longer. Here I'm just wondering WTF, because my favorite Dibs makeup is like broken, which looks like one of the kids must have pushed it all the way up to the top, but that's mom life. I was just extra upset because I only got this like a month ago and I'm loving this color. I love the Dibs brush, and now I have to order it all over again. Not the brush, but the actual makeup itself. I still have been using it, but not the way that I like to. I like to use it like just swipe it on your face and then blend it in with the brush. But now it's like I have to dip the brush in it.
You don't need me, only see me as a friend. I could get used to the magic of your love, but I know it's too good to be.
So now I'm doing my hair. Like I washed it yesterday. So now I'm just curling it just to give it a little wave. I didn't want it super curly. I love this curling iron. I recently got it. It's a great one. I'll have it linked down below. And the reason I keep saying that is because I always get comments like, where is this from? Where is that from? And I think it might be hard for some people to know where their description box is. It's like a little arrow under the video, but I do feel like they change it around a lot. So I try to like pin a comment as well that has links. So while I'm getting ready, Chris is making us breakfast. We're just having eggs and toast, and our favorite gluten-free toast is Canyon Bakehouse. If you're new here, Chris and I have been gluten-free for a very long time now. I'm gluten-free because I have Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune thyroid disease, and there is a direct link to it being a little bit worse when you eat gluten. So that's why I stopped eating gluten, and when he tried gluten-free, he just felt so much better. So we don't have celiacs or anything like that. It's just a choice. And we have just been eating gluten-free for a long time. It's very easy for us. We have all of our favorites. We know what to get when we go out to dinner. And so many places have so many great gluten-free options now at the restaurants as well. So you guys know I'm obsessed with birds at our bay house. We have beautiful swans. And then here we just got this amazing little bird feeder that attaches to our window. And this is Myrrh. We have two birds that are not afraid to come to the window. We have another bird feeder that we see a million birds at all the time. But him and Frank, I have no idea what type of birds they are. Frank has a red head, but he's not in this video. He and Myrrh, Frank and Myrrh, I know I'm a loser. They are always here at the bird feeder, and it makes me so happy. I just honestly, I love birds so much. And now this is also melting my heart because, not to be depressing, but my parents got divorced when I was 2, and I didn't get to have these kind of moments with my dad. I would see him like on the weekends here and there. And we honestly still don't have the best relationship. I don't get to see him or talk to him that often. So I just feel like growing, or, you know, seeing my kids grow up with a dad like Chris is just, it's amazing and healing in a way. But there's also times when I'm just like, wow, I wish I would have had that. But I just wanted to throw that in and be real here because it is something that I struggle with daily. And I never really talk about it because I never want to sound depressing. But it is something that I think about a lot. But anyway, on a happier note, we are on our way to bring Evie to preschool. Right now, she's in her Trolls era and really loves listening to Trolls every day. It's her routine. Just getting the rest of her breakfast off her face and bringing her in.
I've tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous.
So we are back home and just cleaning up the rest of the stuff. You see, we try to clean up as much as we can as we go, but it's hard to do with 4 kids and like also just trying to get ourselves ready and fed and all of that. So when we come home, it's always just kind of play catch up and do whatever needs to be done. So first I'm just putting everything back where it belongs. Then I'm going to wipe everything down, and I don't mop the floor every day by any means, but the floor was exceptionally bad today, or maybe it's just the way the sun was shining was showing everything. So we definitely needed to do a quick little vac mop, which I love the Tineco for. When Chris took the garbage out, I realized like how extra crusty it was in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick little vacuum of all the crumbs that are everywhere. So every morning we unload the dishwasher and then we run it before bed every night, so that's why it's clean and ready in the morning. So I'm just basically refilling it up from breakfast, but at this point, we still only need to run it once a day. There were certain times, like in the summer when we're home a lot, that we would need to run it more than once a day.
Away, I was speechless when we first met. Yeah, you took the pain away, didn't mind my scars, then my broken heart.
I also always just like to give the sink like a quick rinse out because I hate when there's old food in there. It's repulsive. And now I'm also just putting some jade lemon in the diffuser. Right now, this is my current like essential oil that I'm obsessed with because it smells so good. I ran out of my cleaner halfway through, so I'm just making some more. All I do is fill this glass 16-ounce bottle up with warm water, 1 cup full of thieves cleaner, and then I'm adding more jade lemon essential oil to it because, like I said, I'm just obsessed with this smell currently. It's just so fresh and clean and just reminds me of spring and summer.
Never thought I'd feel this high. The sky has never felt this close, and when you kiss me, I can't believe that I am yours and you are mine. You took the pain away, didn't mind my scars, then my broken heart. Life was dull until you came. Now I see in color again. It could rain, I don't mind it if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you, to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind, 'cause I'm right next to you. It's you, right next to you, to you, next to you, who would have thought I'd be up on cloud nine?
I love having like a mat or rug in front of the sink just because it's helpful when I'm standing there and washing dishes, but it does collect so many crumbs and needs to be cleaned very often.
Took the pain away, didn't mind my scars, then my broken heart. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind, 'cause I'm right next to you.
Next, I'm just straightening up the living room, and that's just like putting the pillows back and, putting things back where they belong. I'm sure if you're a parent, you can relate to your throw pillows being everywhere and blankets all over the place as well.
Next to you, next to you. You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine 'cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge.
I'm obsessed with this rug, but it's so thin that I can't vacuum it with the regular vacuum because it sucks it up, but it's so soft and comfortable that it's worth it. The robot vacuum works great on it, as well as like this rug comb that I have. But now I'm with my other babies, my little seedlings here. I am trying to grow all of this to bring to the Bay House in the summer. I don't know if that's going to actually happen. I'm thinking I might have to buy like a raised planter bed or something. I don't know. If you know what you're doing, please help me out because I really do enjoy this so much, but we're not going to be home for the summer, so I really want to bring these little babies with me. Help. Finally, we are working on the upstairs. Usually Chris will make the bed, but Ella was still sleeping when he woke up, so she came downstairs. And yes, I should mention she gets in my bed every single night around midnight. It's just a thing with her. She always comes in our bed at some point during the night. And I usually also honestly have to go in for Everly 2 to 3 times a night depending on what time she goes to bed. She's 3 years old. Let me know what time your kids go to bed, but she's 3 and we try to get her to bed by 8 the latest, but when she goes to bed between 7 and 8, she gets the best sleep. If we get off schedule, which is very easy to do because we have soccer, we have gymnastics, we have dance, we have karate, it's, nights are kind of hectic. So she does get off schedule, but I definitely feel like when she goes to sleep earlier, we have a little bit of an easier evening. So I'm just making the girls bunk beds. I recently did a room makeover. If you want to see that, I am still just so obsessed with their room. Every time I walk into it, I just feel pure happiness. And I'm so excited because tomorrow we're getting started on the boys' room. I ordered everything we need. We have their bunk beds, and I just think the bunk beds are going to give them so much more space in their room and just make it feel more finished. So I'm excited to do that. And they have been begging, asking me when I'm finally going to be able to do it. And I'm so happy that I can do it this week. It is just a little hard because they have half days and then they're on spring break. So I'm going to be doing all this stuff probably with them, like looking and watching and asking about everything. So Chris folded all of these clothes last night, so I am doing my part by putting them all away. Sometimes the putting away part is the hardest part. One thing that I do like to do when possible is just fold right in their bedroom. So if I'm doing the boys' clothes, just fold right in their bedroom and then immediately put them away. But of course, that doesn't always happen.
One of us is gonna get hurt. You got your madness, and I'm good at bad habits. Oh, one of us is gonna get hurt.
Next, I'm just going into the boys' room and opening up their blinds and their curtains. There's not much to do in their room because I am washing all of their comforters and sheets because I'm, just trying to not do it all in one day. Sometimes I'll just do all of our blankets and sheets in one day, and I feel like it gets exhausting. If you guys have any plans for spring break, we are hoping to get to the Bay House. They're working on the decks right now, so we just have to make sure they're done so that we can still be able to go out back safely. But anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on Sunday.
Whenever your heart is broken,